Hello, and welcome to this introduction to mindfulness as I've experienced it on my own journey. I hope it's useful to others on their journeys. It's my personal experience, not therapy. If you're struggling with mental health, please talk to a therapist. Part 1, Introduction. Mindfulness is a mental well-being technique that develops self-awareness to focus the mind on the present moment and to help manage emotional reactions. Mindfulness is not a spiritual practice, and no beliefs are required. The word mindful means to be aware of something. The idea of mindfulness is to focus and use the mind for awareness. In caring and therapy settings, mindfulness is a technique we can use for promoting mental well-being. Mindfulness is the practice of focusing our minds to be aware of our own state of being. We're affected by our environment through our senses, and we're affected by our thoughts and memories. Our reactions to our senses and our thoughts and memories turn into emotions that affect how we feel. Being aware of our reactions to our thoughts and senses can help us to manage our emotional reactions. To put it another way, mindfulness means being aware of our conscious state in both mind and body, as well as the environment around us. It is the ability to observe our thoughts and feelings and our bodily senses and to manage our reactions. Mindfulness is an alternative state to simply being one's thoughts and feelings without awareness. For example, if one is angry, one can be completely unaware of anything else other than anger. It is an irrational emotion. On the other hand, if one is mindful, one can experience anger, but instead of being the emotion, one can observe it. In other words, be mindful of it. The opposite of being mindful is being mindless, as in a mindless rage. As soon as one becomes mindful and starts observing one's anger, one can manage the anger, for example, by breathing. Anger can be useful in some situations, but it is only reliable if used mindfully. The benefits of mindfulness are to do with better mental health. Managing emotions such as anger and anxiety can lead to improved relationships, positivity, confidence, engagement, and judgment. This can lead to improved physical health, including blood pressure, chronic pain, and sleep issues. Part 2. Using mindfulness. Mindfulness is being aware of our outer and inner world, particularly sensations in the body and thoughts in the mind, and managing our reactions and emotions. For example, anger might feel like a constricted throat. Anxiety might feel like discomfort in the stomach. Many people who work in care settings will have used mindfulness at some point or other. Mindfulness is pausing and taking a deep breath when we feel angry, and it is counting sheep when we can't get to sleep. It's about asking our client to be aware of negative thoughts and to stop being their emotions and to instead to observe it mindfully. Mindfulness can be used in practical ways to help ourselves and our clients to deal with emotions like anger, anxiety, and loss. Part 3. How to be mindful. Disciplining the monkey mind. Mindfulness is a technique derived from meditation practice, such as that taught by the Buddha. It's intended to help us be happy in the present moment, despite the suffering of life. Much of our unhappiness is anxiety about the past or the future, craving for better outcomes, aversion for unwanted outcomes. We get anxious about the past and the future. We get lost as we try to go forward. We get entangled in the past. And sometimes we can't even notice when our present moment is calm and free of fear. How can we discipline our mind to be in the present moment? A useful concept is the idea of the monkey mind. Our mind is constantly jumping around, latching onto first one thought and then another, never content to just rest in the present moment. It's designed that way for our survival in hostile environments. But sometimes we need to tell our mind to rest. This means focusing on something other than the anxieties of monkey mind. It's normal to be distracted by thoughts of the past and the future, but we also need to focus on the present. This can help us to achieve moments of peace and calm, and to understand ourselves better. Mindfulness is a technique for focusing the mind on what we want, not on monkey mind impulses. Part 4. Managing emotions. Emotions arise from sensations and from memories and thoughts of the past and the future. These sensations and thoughts cause reactions, such as liking and disliking, craving and aversion. These reactions might be expressed as emotions such as anxiety and anger or joy. Even happy memories of times gone by can cause a sense of loss and anxiety. Mindfulness can be used to discipline the mind to let go of unwanted emotions. This doesn't mean ignoring things that are going wrong in the present. It means controlling how we react to them emotionally. We need to fix what we can and accept things we can't fix. Sometimes very painful things need to be accepted. Mindfulness can help us identify unwanted emotions, learn to let go of emotional distress and be happy in the present moment. Part 5. Mindfulness techniques. Here I outline 3 techniques for practicing mindfulness for well-being, and 1 short meditation. They are brief practices that might be useful in daily situations. I've arranged them in order of the journey I took when discovering mindfulness. First, I observed my thoughts using a journal. Then I observed sensations in my environment. Then I observed my reactions to my thoughts and sensations. I used a journal for all these practices. Finally, I started to sit to learn to meditate. You can try these techniques now. Technique number 1, awareness of thoughts. This is a good exercise for people wishing to become self-aware or to manage emotions, but not sure how to settle down and how to start the practice of mindfulness. Try to focus your mind on your thoughts and feelings. Identify repetitive thoughts or strong emotions. Just observe. Accept them without reacting. You may find it useful to make notes as a way of focusing your mind. Bring your attention to what is going on right now. Try to accept each moment for what it is. Allow the thoughts to be there without reacting, without dwelling on them or trying to get rid of them. Acknowledge your thoughts, don't try to deal with them. Explore repetitive thoughts and how you feel. Take a moment to identify each thought, label it mentally or note it down in a journal. Technique number 2, awareness of environment and sensation. This can be useful in a crowded space at work or when you want to start using awareness to be calm. Calm your mind. Notice your surroundings. Use 5 senses: see, hear, taste, smell, touch. Notice strong thoughts. Notice positives and negatives. You might be able to control some of the sources of sensations, for example, noise. Technique number 3, awareness of emotions and reactions. This is a technique for helping with an emotional episode. It can't be forced on a person, but it is worth asking if someone needs help dealing with an emotion. First, empathize. Can I help you? How are you feeling? You seem upset or anxious. What has caused this feeling? Can we do something about it? If we can fix a problem, let's fix it as soon as the emotion is under control. Can you work with me to do this? Where are you in your body? Where are you feeling the emotion? How does it feel? Try to release bad feelings. Try breathing in, breathing out. Focus on the breath, feeling the chest and the belly. Breathe in happy feelings. Breathe out bad feelings. Let go of anger and anxiety. Gather the bad feelings in your hands and let them go, imagining that they're a tiny bird. Fly free, bad feelings. You're not needed here. Fly free. Afterwards, we try to fix the problems. If we can't fix them, we may have to live with the emotional aftermath. Treat this as a tender spot. Look after it. You're not your emotions. The emotions are just passing through you. Finally, please join me in a mindfulness meditation on the breath. Seat yourself comfortably, either cross-legged on the floor or on a chair with feet that are flat on the floor. Preferably, remove your spectacles. Close your eyes. Place your hands on your thighs, palm down, back straight, head upright. Ground yourself by sensing your heaviness flowing down through your body and into the earth. Breathe through your nose, or if your nose is blocked, through slightly opened lips. Try not to force the breath. Let it come naturally. Focus on the breath. Feel breath filling your chest and belly. Notice the sensation in your nostrils or on your lips. Focus on the breath. In, out. In, out. Relax your shoulders. When monkey mind wanders into thoughts and anxieties, don't worry, it's okay, it's normal. Just bring your thoughts back to the breath. Gently, patiently, bring monkey mind back to the sensation of the breath flowing through the nostrils or across the lips. Continue for 1 minute. I will time us. Focus on the breath. How does it feel? Is it warm? Is it cool? Just breathe. There. That's 1 minute of meditation, around about. 1 minute of meditation on the breath. Well done. How does that feel? In another video, I will lead a 10-minute guided meditation on the breath. Such meditation on the breath is known in India as Anapana. Anyone can do this anywhere. But if you wish to learn a deeper meditation technique, I recommend Vipassana at dhamma.org. That's DHAMMA.org. There's no guru, no ritual, just the focus on a technique. Thank you for listening. Be happy.